Hey guys, Budget right here. This week we're working on my bridesmaid bouquet. So if you have $25 and a little bit of time, I'll show you how to make one too. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we'll begin by using a template that is measuring 2 by 2 and using that to cut out squares. I found this satin ribbon at Hobby Lobby and it's actually 2 inches wide, so it was perfect. I also bought a yard of fabric from Hobby Lobby. That was a little more tedious to work with. So I had to cut strips and measure it and all the other stuff. So if you can find some 2-inch wide ribbon, I suggest you go with that idea. Okay, now we're going to make our petals. We're going to take our square and fold it into the shape of a pizza. Then we're going to take the edge and bring it halfway down, and the same thing with the other side. Now we're going to take our tweezers and hold it together so that we can cut the tip off. And we're just cutting the bottom tip. It should look like this. And we're just going to take our lighter now and seal the edges together. And this is also helpful whenever you cut satin ribbon. Sometimes it frays. You can just lightly run a lighter over it and it'll get all those edges off. You can also use hot glue if you want, but I found this process to be quicker. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this step again. We're going to fold into a pizza. Bring the corner halfway down. The other corner halfway down. Take our tweezers to hold it all together. And cut the tip. Take your lighter and seal it together. And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Now we're going to make the center of our rose, and you're just going to take a corner and just fold it in. Drop a dot of glue and tuck it over. You can roll as tight or loose as you like, it's up to you. Okay, so now we're going to take a petal, and on the inside where we're just going to apply glue at the bottom from corner to corner. And the part we folded over is the part we're going to glue down first. and just glue it on there and tuck it in. And that's the center of our rose. We're going to apply glue to the same spot throughout the whole process. And there's really no right or wrong way to apply the petals. It's really just whatever looks best to you. What I do like to do is go from like flap to flap. Now with my roses, with this rose, I believe I only use 7 of the petals. I vary because I don't want them all to be the same, but I don't use any more than 10 on one rose at a time. See how quickly that takes shape? And there she is, our pretty rose. Now we're going to make our handle. This is just some leftover. This is an empty roll of wrapping paper. I just measured it with my hands and I cut 2 pieces that are almost the same. I'm cutting this piece in half and I'm going to tuck it inside the other one just to make it a little bit more sturdy. And instead of buying a foam ball, I just took some newspaper and I balled it up to the size I want it, and I'm going to tape it into a circle. Because those foam balls are expensive. $8. That starts to add up. Remember, guys, I am the budget bride. I got this tape for like $2 at Family Dollar. It's very strong too. Now this is an optional step. If you want to buy a foam ball, be my guest. Once you get the desired shape, I'm just kind of tearing a hole in there. Not too deep, but deep enough to stick in there far enough. Stick it in there, throw some glue in the hole, and there you go. Now we're going to take our ribbon and cover the hole right there first. You want to glue this part down first. And then you're going to take the rest of the ribbon and just wrap it around. And here's one I already had made. And I did spray paint the top just because if there were any gaps in my flowers, I didn't want the newspaper to show. So that's why it's purple. And now I'm just applying my flowers, which to me is really the hardest part of this project. You know, just trying to figure out how you want it. That's why some of my spray paint is missing. I kept taking off and reapplying my flowers. And the little white flowers you see, I got those from Amazon. They're just white foam flowers. Some of them I actually did paint purple. I got 80 for like, I want to say $9. They're really small though. For my next bouquet, the one I'll make for myself, I'm going to get some bigger ones. And here it is, all completed. I went all the way down to the bottom. She is so beautiful. Now I'm just sticking my jewel pins in. No particular order, just randomly, however I see fit. Not only am I sticking them in the middle of the rows, but I'm also sticking them in between flowers as well. I felt like it needed a little bit more bling, so here's our bling wrap, and I'm just going to cut, measure, and apply. Now I did this to the top and bottom, and I suggest if you're going to do it to the top, apply that first before you add the flowers. It would be easier. And if you're wondering why I twirl my glue gun, it just helps catch the glue strings. I seriously love this bouquet. And here she is. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, follow me for more DIY tutorials. Have a great day.